Hello everybody and welcome to a few minutes late live stream of me covering the Manchester City versus Aston Villa game. 2 seconds just getting set up. Still Gameweek 23 full swing right now. See what we've got in the chat, shall we? I'm not sure who we have. Hey Ramanathan, hey buddy. Go ahead and hit the like, guys, and share this on socials and on Discord if you haven't already. We'll talk about the United game in a minute. I've got the City game on in front of me now. What do you guys think of the United game? Kyle Walker is playing. There was a bit of a concern over Kyle Walker in training or in just the warm-up prior to the game. So Steve-O's been in contact with me. I think it's fair to say that Steve-O's not overly happy with the way the game week has panned out. As Morris is on the ball here, I'm going to be a few minutes behind you guys. If you're watching it on the Sky, you're going to be ahead of me. I'm just in 2.5 minutes played, so I'm about a minute behind Sky on Now TV, unfortunately. Grealish with the ball in, and Martinez deals with it. Yeah, so I've got Shaw first sub, and Akanji is benched. Oh, yeah, you'll be hoping. You'll be hoping. Dread. I'm surprised there's a lot of people that have benched Shaw. At the moment, I'm on 43 points. I had the fortunate trio of De Gea, Shaw, and Rashford today. Steve-O, on the other hand, yeah, he's going to be listening to this back. We'll talk about it more at half time, but just look at this. I have to show you straight away. Look at that on the bench. That's painful. Grealish on the ball now. Looking to get the ball in, and it's well defended, out for a corner kick to Man City. Good start from City. Positive start. Felt for Steve-O yesterday. The 3 o'clock games kind of were against him a little bit. Let me just pop out the chat a second so I can read you guys better. I've just worked out I'm 68 points ahead of Steve-O. Oh, it's a goal! By Rodri. Rodri goal. And I'm just going to watch this back because I was looking at another screen, but I've just saw 4 minutes. And Rodrigo's scored. Who's got the assist? Is it Amara's? Is it Amara's assist? Jace could play. Yeah, I'll play it at half time. I'll discuss it more at half time. But this is immediately a good start for Man City. Looks like a corner's come in from Mahrez. Mahrez corner onto the head of Rodri, and it's powered past Martinez on his right hand side. Header down. He's headed it down. Great power on the header. It's a beautiful goal. Good goal. Mahrez assist. Get it. Get in there, Mahrez. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Mahrez. Give me them Mahrez points. Oh God, it still pains me to see Ast opinion on my bench with 7 points. Steve-O, are you going to be listening into this stream as you're out and about? Hello, Nuclear Atoms. Hey, Geordie Kev. Hello, Madeline Tudor. Doing very, very well in the mini leagues. Just tuned in and saw Mahrez. Yeah, got the assist. Thank you, Dread. I'm going to pin that message. Thank you, buddy, for that. Do you have that message pre-made every single live stream? Like, it's pretty amazing. It's a chance here. Oh, Aston Villa and in the end, he runs it out for a goal kick to Man City. So, hey, Tezza. Good, man. It's good. Good. So, Dread got Shaw first sub. Akanji is benched. Yeah, I think he's going to play. You'd like to think that he's... Well, you wouldn't like to think, but I would imagine that we're going to see Akanji and Ake feature by either the end of this game or if against Arsenal. Don't worry, Jace. I've got Leno with 6. I've got Leno 6 Shaw. Hang on. Don't worry. This is Geordie Kev. Don't worry, Jace. I've got Leno 6 Shaw points and Tony on my bench. Oh my god, bench boost. Should have been a bench boost. Steve-O actually did a voice message. Steve-O's not happy, and I can understand why. But the problem you have when you've got a strong team, obviously you're gonna have to choose what players you're playing and what players you're benching. And you know he went in and doubled up on Newcastle defence, much as I did with Man United. I doubled up on Man United defence. He doubled up on Newcastle defence against Bournemouth. I can understand why he did it, but I personally, but I can understand why he may have done that. Newcastle have been so solid at the back. So is it unlucky? It's tempting fate. I'm not saying it's his fault, but you're tempting fate when you've got such quality players that you can't play. I mean, I'm a case in point. I've got Mitoma and Estepinian who are I'm gonna struggle to find them slots in my team. Incidentally, next week Estepinian will be starting. You can have that one for free, and yeah, because obviously a lot of the premium assets just have not been performing. You know, the likes of Salah, the likes of KDB, the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold, etc., etc. I'm stating the flipping obvious now. People have got money in their banks, and they've got a very, very strong bench, and it's going to torment people. You know, cause a headache every single week. As soon as I saw the team sheets, I changed my Super Brew prediction from 2-1 to 4-1 to City. Oh wow, okay, 4-1 to City. Grealish on the left-hand side now. They've got a lot of freedom here, Man City in the Aston Villa half. There's going to be a few goals in this game. This game is not going to end 1-0. Put it that way. I sold Shaw for Akanji and benched Estepinian this week, said Matt Henley, but partly because I also have De Gea. Shaw, man, he's got that attacking output. This is another reason why I would have played Shaw over Botman, Steve-O. Botman, he's got no real attacking threat. Shaw, you know, yeah, he did start the game as left centre back, but you know, he still has that attacking threat in that United team. That's really unlucky, Geordie Kev and Matt as well. I mean, it sucks. Rodri, Ake replacement. Says total Steve-O in the chat. 22 points on my bench and none of them coming off, says Karma Baby. I mean, the only comforting thing I'll say to you guys is there's going to be a few people in the same boat as you. I'm enjoying this game week, says FPL Maestro. Is that because you started Shaw and Rashford and got points from them? Is everyone? I assume everyone in here is captained Haaland. Anyone else got any other captaincy playing? Anyone captain Kevin De Bruyne by any chance? I was tempted. I was thinking of maybe captaining Kevin De Bruyne in this game. I was even thinking about triple captaining him, but I obviously didn't do that in the end. I've used up a lot of my chips already, and I really don't want to just throw away my one remaining chip that I have. Triple captained. You've triple. Wow. I transferred Manu, Bruno to KDB, so hopefully one decision will work out, says Geordie. Yeah. Well, Bruno Fernandes, of course, if you did do that transfer, Bruno to KDB, Bruno Fernandes blanking. And by the way, it's very fortunate that for non-KDB... Oh, it's a big chance here! Oh, Gundogan. Gundogan fed in by Rodri, it was, I believe, feeding in Gundogan one-on-one with Martinez. He had Haaland. Could he have squared it? Let's have a look now. So Rodri to Kevin De Bruyne, back to Rodri. Rodri looks up, he sees a run from Gundogan. He's got Haaland. He should have squared it to Haaland. Why didn't he? Why he went alone? His eyes were staring at the goalkeeper. He tried to slot it past him, but in the end, Martinez got his foot out and made the save. Really surprised United kept. I was, to be honest. Nevis, I was very surprised United kept a clean sheet after. Not so much in the sense that the fixture. I mean, yeah, Leeds have got goals in them, of course they have, but more so in the fact that Maguire, he was shocking. Like, he gave the ball away so much today. He was touching the ball like it was like me. It was like me playing football. Like, I'm not exaggerating. The amount of time he needed on the ball to sort himself out after receiving a pass, it was shocking. Gave the ball away so many times. I mean, if you look back at that, you're Ten Hag and you're the coaches watching that, watching that, the analysis back at the end of that game. You're looking back at the, what went right, what went wrong. You're looking at that Maguire and you're thinking, oh my God, he's a liability. Hey Connor, how you doing, mate? To be fair, Steve-O, they did everything but scored. They all the stats were there for Leeds. United didn't have Casemiro and they conceded. Yeah. But to be fair, the one of the goals was a fairly generous own goal from Varane, and Gnonto was a moment of brilliance. So Leeds just don't seem to have the cutting edge to, but I still see them staying up. Hey Gabriel, getting a bench for Gameweek 25 and the bench is better than the first 11. Oh, it's a nightmare. It is. Ball over the top to Haaland now. Can he control it? Haaland is collided with the goalkeeper. And Martinez is down and Gundogan has scored. And the referee's blown up for a foul on the goalkeeper. So, no goal. And I'm sure they may look at this back on the replay on the VAR just to see exactly what transpired, but it was 50-50. I agree with Gary Neville on the commentary. I mean, it's absolutely every right to go for that ball, Haaland, and so is Martinez. So to me, this should be in that situation, this situation, possibly a drop ball or just advantage for the goalkeeper and just free kick to Aston Villa, which I expect it will be. It looks like it's going to be. Jason, do you think City will feel the wrath of fair play breaches or... Geordie Kev, it depends how cynical you want to be. I mean, money is the driving force in football, and there's many clubs that have probably done things with money that they possibly shouldn't have, and probably at some point have breached a rule within financial fair play. You look at Chelsea under Abramovich. You look at maybe even Man United. There's definitely a precedent that's going to need to be set. If City have gone overboard, and I think it's like over 100 charges or something, isn't there, of financial fair play violations. I think it's just the sheer volume of accusations of Man City's transgressions that I think have probably got them to where they are today. Do I think they're going to get full penalties, and they've sent it to an independent body to review? So I would like to think that if you do break the rules, then you are punished for it. Otherwise, what's the point of having the rules in the first place? Isn't it? If they don't get punished and they have been found to break the rules, then it sends a message to any club that's got financial backing that you can basically go in, can go all in and just start, buying up all the top players. Obviously disadvantaging, the teams coming in from the Championship and the teams that haven't got that amount of money to spend. So I'm on the fence because I don't know the full facts. I don't know the case well enough to know how concrete these accusations are. But if there's normally no smoke without fire, right? So I would like to see justice in terms of rule breaching dealt with. However, it would not surprise me if deals or backroom deals or whatever get made, or it all gets swept under the carpet somehow. It wouldn't surprise me. I hope the Premier League look into Chelsea spend. Yeah, I mean they're gonna have. The thing is, they're gonna have to. If they're gonna go hard on, if they're gonna go in hard on Man City, they can't just leave it at that. They're gonna have to make. They can't just make an exception with Man City. And this is why I'm partly worried about the Qatar bid for Man United. I mean, if they come in for Man United, and which it looks like they're going to come in for Man United. I mean, yes, it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. We have billions potential to spend on players. However, I would prefer a new training ground facility to be made, new stadium expansion, maybe even a new stadium. Kind of renovate the stadium. I would like that investment in, and obviously that doesn't fall under the restrictions of financial fair play. However, if they start throwing tons of money, hundreds of millions on players, then I think that we would be hypocrites, and we probably have. It wouldn't surprise me if somewhere down the line we've overspent. And maybe breached a rule somewhere down the line, and a lot of clubs have probably done it. To be honest, it's probably not going to stop at Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool. I think there's going to be a few clubs that have probably spent, possibly over what they should have spent, but it's just the way it is. De Bruyne can't get on the end of that, and the game's gone a little bit slower now. It slowed down after City's got that goal. That's why I'm not really talking much about it. De Bruyne. Getting fed a late pass there. He wasn't able to get the ball in, but Villa giving City the ability to go wide and get some width, which is great for the likes of Mahrez and Grealish. Chelsea have exposed the loopholes. Yeah, there's going to probably be... This is another thing, right? About, do you think that Man City will face the full wrath? They probably got loopholes that they can wiggle themselves out of, right? They've got lawyers and legal teams that can comb through the regs and the rules, and they've probably got loopholes. Yeah, Mike Cashley, yeah. Financial fair play is based on the financial year. If the costs are spread across 7 to 8 years, then they technically aren't breaking the rules. Again, I don't know too much about the specifics of the accusations and or charges. But my gut feeling is that they wouldn't necessarily be going this public about the whole breaches if there wasn't a realistic chance of prosecution or successful penalty to be put in place. I don't know. Oh, good ball to De Bruyne. Can he find Haaland? No, he can't. The ball gets cut out by Chambers. It's out for a corner kick to Man City. There's going to be more goals in this game, guys. I'm telling you now. Yeah. I mean, they'll probably get something silly like a 50 grand fine or something stupid like that. Now, don't do it again. Oh, and by the way, I'm not one of those people that want to see titles being taken away from Man City. I'm not in any way. What? Oh, Grealish with the volley, and it gets deflected. Ball gets played in by KDB. It's floated in by KDB, and Grealish outside the box on the volley, and did it hit the arm of... it's not going to be given as handball from Chambers. It's a corner kick again now for Man City. Yeah, in terms of punishments, I don't agree with. I think financial punishments is probably more appropriate. They are going to look at this actually. VAR, this replay they can't give that as a handball. You can't give that as a. Why look at that? Why even look at it? Mahrez on the corner now. Laporte is there, ready for it. Oh, it's a ball in. It's Haaland. Oh my God, how's he missed? How's he missed that? It was a snapshot right in front of him. The ball gets kind of bounced around in the penalty area, and Haaland's there. He's struggling against 2 defenders, but the ball falls at him. I think it falls at him too quickly or something, and he just snapshots, hits it over the bar. I think he's put off by Ramsey. Hey Gary, how you doing, mate? What people seem to forget is, why would the Premier League want to hinder its best clubs? Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I think that this Qatari bid, even though there is obviously raised eyebrows over the ownership of PSG and the links to the Qatari investment firm behind them, as long as there's alternative owners of the 2 clubs, I think the Premier League will be more than happy to see a big financial power horse like the Qatari investment consortium coming in to the Premier League, because they, again, cash, investment into the league, into one of the biggest clubs in the league. I completely agree with you, Max. You don't want to one of the most, if not the most successful club in recent times. Well, yeah, it is the most successful club in recent times in the Premier League, getting its neck trod on just wouldn't be productive. As Villa break on the counter attack, the ball gets kicked in and it's out for a goal kick. Current Baps. You're already talking about Baps, Gary. Let's talk about Baps. What's the final Baps for the Man United game? Let's have a look. Luke Shaw is on 42, so he's going to get a bonus 3. De Gea is going to get a bonus 2. Maguire is on bonus 1. So did Rashford not get that the winning goal bonus? Has it not been added yet? Oh, it's a chance for Villa. It's loose in the box at the moment. They're trying to float it in, and it's a foul on one of the City players. It's for a free kick. So it's free kick to Man City in their own box. I was watching that game and I was looking at Maguire and I thought, you know what? I'm not the fastest person in the world. In fact, I'm slow as hell. But I think that I could have taken less time on the ball to deal with it. Like when he turned on the ball, I was like, oh my god. Somerville and Bamford were loving it. Bamford's not the fastest player in the world, but he was able to get on top of Maguire a few times, and that Somerville was loving him, loving the amount of time that Maguire was giving him. Yeah, but I think defensively he didn't have a shot. He didn't have a shocker. I think he passing wise, possession wise, he was shocking. He dealt with a few crosses. He put in a few tackles where he needed to, but he gave the ball away so much. All the good work he did in the defensive work was just basically clouded by the fact that he couldn't find his own player. 6 or 7 times he must have given the ball away. Yeah, I know, Carmen, man. I don't know why his touch is so bad. I really don't get why Maguire has just suddenly become like a... It's like he's got a lead foot. I mean, Emil Heskey had a better touch than Maguire. Mahrez has to turn around, facing his own half now, passes it back towards the Man City centre-backs. Webbed feet. Any predictions, guys? We're 25 minutes into the game. Any predictions on what you think this scoreline's going to be? I'm going to go 3-0 to Man City. I know I think Steve-O was going to go 4-1 or something. Wouldn't surprise me if Aston Villa score, to be fair. Grealish drawing a foul like he always does. Hope Watkins scores. Have a cheeky bet on him. Oh, nice. 3-1, says Gary. Hey, Penguin, how you doing, man? Are you feeling after that run around? I saw you earlier on. I saw you had a good game. For those of you who don't know what I'm referring to, is Penguin looks just like Harrison from Leeds. Ever since Steve-O said about Jack Harrison looking like FPL Penguin, I just can't get it out of my head now. Matt says 3-1 to City. 3-0 says FPL Maestro. DS and Laporte are back. Let's see how Man City. Yeah, well they're up at the moment for this free kick. So Kevin De Bruyne, is he going to take it? Yeah, floated in by De Bruyne. Come on, De Bruyne, please get me some a goal or attacking return, an assist or something. Is that handball? Is it handball? No, it's a foul. It's a free kick to Vela. And are they going to review it on VAR? I don't know if it is. I think they're waiting to check to see if this is handball. Let me have a look. The ball was... No. That isn't handball. The ball's kicked down and it's... Oh, is it? No, it's not enough. Put your money on Grealish scoring against Villa today. I feel it happening. Well, he's lively on that left. Villa now looking to get into the Man City half. They've got no outlet. Watkins is too far away and it's just collected by Bernardo Silva and spread out wide to Laporte, and Man City can get it back with Grealish now. Grealish, though, getting hassled. Back to Edison. Bernardo. Kyle Walker. Man City playing it around in their own half at the moment. Not much urgency at the moment for Man City, I have to say, but only takes a moment of brilliance, and this is it with Kevin De Bruyne. Nice skill from Kevin De Bruyne. Is he going to go for it? He's going to feed in. Grealish. Oh! And it's a good tip away from Martinez. De Bruyne feeding in Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. De Bruyne with a nice deft touch there to get around the defender there, and they're still not finding Haaland though. Haaland was making the move, but he was moving around in the box, but again, they're not choosing to play him in. Was he onside? Do not know, but good shot from Grealish. KDB's warming up. Yeah, he's ticking quite nicely at the moment. KDB's going to do something in this game, isn't he? I need him to. De Bruyne with a corner. Oh! It's not really been dealt with by Villa. Grealish now. He's getting pressured. He's had to turn around and pass the ball back, and in the end, Villa deal with it. Buendia trying to get it up towards Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins, can he hold it up? No, he gets dealt with by Kyle Walker in the end, and very well shepherded in the end by Kyle Walker. Yeah, KDB's he's just something special, isn't he? Doesn't matter who you support. When you watch KDB, you think, oh, I would love to have him in my club. Any football club would love KDB. He's just a beautiful footballer to look like, to watch him float, move around in between the midfield and the defense, finding them pockets of spaces, and then picking out the passes like the way he does. It's just good movement from Haaland, creating some space. Kevin De Bruyne in space. Oh, it's a bit hard. Is he going to get there first? Yes, he does. He pulls it back, but Haaland can't get to it. It's dealt with in the end, and Haaland's he's throwing his fist in the air. He's frustrated, Haaland, because he knows that was close. It was close. He's not really had much service lately, and with KDB in the team, I feel today he's going to get some service. Did well, KDB, to be honest, to get that ball in. Dealt with in the end. Emery has faced Guardiola 12 times in his managerial career, and he's yet to beat him. Lost 8 of those games. Man City beat Arsenal. What do you guys think? You think Arsenal are going to bottle it? If Man City beat Arsenal, we're looking at what? A game in hand. That's it. Level on points. Oh no, they won't be level on points. They'd be 1 point behind. No, what am I talking about? It's live. This is a live table, isn't it? They would be 5. They would be 3 points behind with a game in hand. I've predicted that Arsenal will beat City 3-1. Now, if Arsenal beat City 3-1, then I will start to take Arsenal very, very seriously. Up until now, the title race is very much open, and I've been like, well, City are going to win it. For me, I've always thought that City were going to win it. Oh, it's a ball. Walker's played it into Bailey, and good tackle by Diaz. Very good tackle by Diaz. Bailey goes down. He stayed down in a bit of a heap on the floor. Did he follow through a little bit? And they're going to kick the ball out now so that Bailey can get some medical attention. Arsenal will bottle it, says Gary. I don't know, man. Arsenal, they're a funny one. I hope that we see a very, very open title race until to the final stages, if not the final weeks of the league. That would just make things so interesting. I don't consider Man United to be in the title race before anyone asks. I don't. I think it's between City and Arsenal. United squad depth is too thin. Watching Weghorst again today, it's like playing like Goldbridge says. Unfortunately, we don't use Weghorst in the same way that, say, other teams, even Burnley, like we don't lump it into the box enough. Like when we get it wide, we try to take on players and pass it on the floor, whereas Weghorst just wants the ball in the air. He just wants the ball fed to him every single opportunity. We don't do that. The very best we get from Weghorst is maybe he'll hold the ball up, and maybe he'll press, and that's about it. So it literally is like you're playing with 10 men. When you're not playing to him into his strengths, it's very much a weakness. He did get the assist, I know that, but we're not gonna put on a challenge for the title with Weghorst up front, unfortunately. Yeah, top four is a goal. Absolutely, top 4 is a goal. And I'll be happy winning the Carabao Cup. If just win a cup, get the Carabao Cup. Just get a cup. Get the idea of get some of the team members, get used to going to Wembley, going to a final, winning a trophy. It's a good experience. Doesn't matter if it's the Mickey Mouse Cup. For me, you need players that have got silverware. It means a lot. You are doing good this game week. Yeah, this game week. This game week I'm doing okay. I need to update the screen actually. Well, I would have done better if I'd have played Estepinian over Ben White, but he's still got the game against City to play, but I don't expect him to get anything in that. I want to beat Barcelona and then we can eliminate. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great. I think we are the underdog though. I think we can beat Barcelona, but I just don't think it's going to be a straightforward match. Depends on obviously how our back line is looking. Oh, Kev, I mean, Newcastle, very much enjoy watching Newcastle play. And Digne's committed a foul on Mahrez now on the right-hand side. He's going to pick up a yellow card. 36 minutes played, and interesting. Mahrez is now against Digne, that's now on a yellow card, so Digne can't get too tight to him. Digne's going to have to back off now. So I'm thinking KDB's going to float a ball in here. Will Haaland get a goal from his head? Will it be a chance for one of the centre backs to attack? You know, Rodri, Diaz, Laporte, they're all there, they're all waiting. The old enemy's knocking horns again, yeah. Oh, I've always loved the Newcastle fans. I think any football club would appreciate that atmosphere. And Newcastle fans, they deserve it as well. They've been... Oh, it's a chance. De Bruyne, ball in. Rodri gets a glancing header and it goes wide. It's a goal kick. Villa's squad is so threadbare. We actually named two youth keepers on the bench today. Well, it's fortunate that you've got your first choice keeper is the World Cup winning goalkeeper. So as long as he stays fit, you're okay in that department. It might be time for Haaland to go. I don't know about that. I mean, at the moment, we've got so much money that's freed up because the premiums aren't performing. Do you need to just save money at the moment by taking Haaland out? I don't know. I think people will get fed up. I know they will, but I don't think we're at that point yet. De Bruyne now with the ball forward to Haaland. Haaland! He's got a chance here. Oh, it's just gone wide. It's gone wide. And Haaland in the box now. Looks to go to the back post. It's a goal. And it's Gundogan, Haaland assist. Haaland assist. Gundogan goal. There we go. Gundogan finishing it. So Haaland, so let me just explain what happened. De Bruyne fed the ball through. The defender intercepted, but kind of put it wide into the penalty area. Haaland chased it, went past Martinez. It looked like the attacking threat was over because Martinez was back in goal and Haaland was forced wide. However, Haaland took on the defender and managed to get a yard and put the ball in, and back post there was Gundogan running in and he puts it in. Oh, the defender just heads it, and I think it's poor defending. It's poor defending from Villa. Statues. If you look at that goal, guys, watch the defenders. They're running back. They're fighting against Haaland. You know, Haaland is drive determined to win that ball, and then all of a sudden, there's statues in the box. And at the back post, who is it? Number 18 at the back post. He's not aware of Gundogan coming in. Not aware of that midfielder coming into the box, and it's an easy tap-in the end for Gundogan. Spoke too soon, you did. Hey, Daddy Paul. You say it again. Jinx it again. Jinx it again. Captain points, yes. What we like. Everyone's got him as captain, so it's oh my god, De Bruyne, man, that's disgusting. Oh my god, De Bruyne is on fire this game. He's absolutely on fire. He's gonna get some points this game. You just know when you're looking at De Bruyne, you just see that he's up for it. And Diaz has just picked up a yellow card. So this is interesting. Ruben Diaz has just got a yellow card for doing essentially what Bruno Fernandes does every single game to a referee. Basically going up to the referee, complaining. Let me have a see what he does. So he comes up. So Diaz. How has he picked out Diaz there? How has he just given Diaz there? It's silly. Man City have got the foul and they're still going around the referee. It's if you're gonna give a yellow card, you need to give all of the players a yellow card. You can't just single one player out. It's all or nothing. Otherwise, it's just preferential treatment. I mean, how many red cards would Bruno Fernandes get in a season if they were consistent with that rule? De Bruyne on the free kick now. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh no, it's Mahrez is going to take it. Mahrez hits the wall. Mahrez takes it. De Bruyne was stood over it as well. And in the end, it's back with Bernardo Silva midway into the Aston Villa half. And the move breaks down. So, yeah. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, if you're going to start going hard on dissent, then you're going to have to go in hard. Like, we're going to have to see players sent off. Do you want to, let's be honest, as a football fan, do you want to see players sent off for mouthing the referee? I don't. Oh. Concert that was statue at the back post for that Gundogan goal, but it does well in the end to nip it away from Haaland. Looks like, Villa just want half time to come now. Connor's saying he wants to see players get sent off for bad mouthing the ref. I think the player's got every right. Like, if you've played football. And I've played and refereed football at a very, obviously, amateur level, obviously non-league. Played non-league and refereed Sunday League. And I used to have players mouthing off constantly. But I would very, very rarely get any card out for them because they're just venting. They're literally venting for 2 seconds, 3 seconds. 9 times out of 10, it's over with in a few seconds. Oh, F off, ref. That's not a foul. And they get angry. And they may just get heated for a few seconds. And then it's like, at the end, and then a few minutes later, it's all forgotten about. And at the end of the game or at half time, is that a penalty? No, it's not a penalty. Oh, come on. Jack Grealish has just gone down in the box. It's a penalty. And at half time, the same player that is giving you all of the obscenities, has given effing blinding and been like in your face. The same player shaking your hand is offering to buy you a beer at at full time, sorry, in the pub, and it's just like, that's not a penalty, surely not. I'm watching this back now. It's Ramsey. Oh, it's a delayed reaction from Jack Grealish. There is contact between Ramsey and Grealish, but Grealish has got a reputation of going down so easily. That's soft. That is a soft penalty. Sorry, that is a soft penalty. Mahrez. Haaland's not got the penalty. It's Mahrez. Is he going to miss? Yeah, he's going to score. Goal to Man City. Mahrez goal. Haaland smiling now. And of course, Grealish with the assist. I'm sorry, guys, but that is a soft penalty. I mean, I have Mahrez in my team. I want Mahrez to get points, but that is a soft penalty. I hate to say it. Jack Grealish conned the referee there. There's not enough to go back over VAR and disallow it. Of course, it's not clear and obvious error, but that is a blatant conned he's conned the referee into giving a penalty there. That Jack Grealish he's probably the best. He's probably one of the best in the world at getting free kicks. He knows what he needs to do. He dangles a leg out. He gets contact. He goes down. It's frustrating. Again, I talk about my experiences, 10, 15 years ago in Sunday League football. You'd just be laughed at. You'd be absolutely laughed at if you did that in lower league, Sunday League football. How Haaland's not on pens, I don't know. Grealish, and he just runs into a cul-de-sac there, and it's dispossessed. But Villa can't do much with the ball. They get the ball, and they've just got a wall of light blue shirts to face as they get towards the halfway line, and it goes back straight into their half again now with Bernardo Silva. Why didn't I have the balls to captain Mahrez, says Max? Because you had your money in Haaland, and people have this thing with budget and always captain the premiums. That goal is massive for me, says Stevo. Let's get Stevo's team up. Yeah, Mahrez. What's Mahrez ownership at the moment? Let's have a quick look. 12% own Mahrez. 12% of the game own him. Haaland. He's hassling. And the ball now played out by Villa into the half. It's a counter attack. It's Watkins in the middle waiting for it, and the ball gets played over the top, and it's too hard. It's too much on the ball, and it's dealt with. Is it dealt with yet? No, it's still not dealt with, and it's half time. I think Haaland may come off at half time. I don't know, man. I don't think so. I think he'll get 60, 70 minutes personally, at the very least. So let's just mute this a minute. So Gundogan, great game he's had. Kevin De Bruyne has been the standout person in this game. Like, he's just been ticking along, controlling the midfield. So as it stands, points for Mahrez, points for Haaland. Has that bonus points changed yet? Oh no, it looks like the game's gonna... Yeah, the bonus points aren't changing for the main United, right? Okay, so Gundogan goal, Mahrez goal, Rodri goal, Mahrez and Grealish with the assist, with Haaland getting an assist again as well for the Gundogan goal. So yeah, points all around really. Points all around for a lot of the popular attacking assets. I think it's just KDB for me. Like, have I jinxed it now? Because I said that KDB, back at 1-0, I said, KDB's going to get a goal involvement here. Definitely. I was watching him and he's just like skinning players. But again, is it going to be one of those games where KDB is the guy that assisted the assister? And it's going to be KDB to Grealish, Grealish to Haaland. Haaland scores. I mean, I'll take that. Don't get me wrong. Or is it going to be Grealish to Gundogan or Grealish to Rodri? So halftime 3-0. I think there's more goals in this game. I think there could be 2 more goals in this game. Depends if Villa are going to shut up and just go really, really like all men behind the ball. I can't see him doing that. But I still see there could be two more goals in this game. So Steve-O's here. He's saying, I predicted a 4-5-0. Think may have said on stream 6. Hope you did. You did say. I did remember you saying 4-5-0. Think maybe you said. Hopefully Ake comes on as he'll play versus Arsenal. Well, you just don't know with Pep, right? I got Mahrez in this game week because I couldn't afford KDB. Oh, very good, Maestro. Karma's gone. He's had enough, unfortunately. Right, so let's talk about this game with Steve-O. Steve-O's in the chat now, and Steve-O messaged me just as the United game was finishing up. So Steve-O messaged me saying the following. Let's just move this over. Steve-O said, how do I turn this off? Right, so Steve-O messaged me saying, congratulations, you're going to be around 60 to 70 points clear of me by the end of the City game. Well, actually, before the City game kicked off, I calculated that I was 62 points ahead of you. You were on... Anyway, let's talk about now. Let's talk about the here and now. So at the moment, as things are right now, I'm on 62 points game week net, and you're on 30 points. So I'm 32 points to the good at the moment, which means that I am 67 points ahead of you at this moment in time. So Steve-O said, this seals it. See you next year. So I laughed, replied back with a laughing emoji. And I said the following.
Not going to lie, dude. Going live in half an hour, just under, I should say, for this Man City game. First of all, that bench on your team is just, well, it's shocking. And you're obviously going to hope that Ake doesn't play a minute in the Arsenal game. I think he probably will play a minute between now and then. But you could get lucky. I don't know with Pep, but it's very unlikely. Yeah, I mean, it's not gone your way. That's really all you can say. It's one of those, but it's not over. It's not see you next season. I mean, like I said, you've still got a bench boost, which you can use in a double game week to get 15 players playing twice. You've got your free hit that you can use on the blank game week to make sure you have a full team, and I'm going to have to take hits probably to navigate through them. So, yeah, plenty of opportunities, man. Stop getting too dramatic.
Yeah, so I said it was getting dramatic, to which he replied, I'm not dramatic. It's a fact. You've done me. 25 point swing today alone with those 3 United players. So that's 66 points clear. For fuck's sake. That Fernandes chance, unreal. Un-effing real. Leeds game scored against you 5-6, ironically was 0-0 the last time they met. Last night, Newcastle, a team that never concedes to a team that never scores. It's fucking bullshit, he says. And sorry if we got kids in the room, I do apologise. This is Steve-O, I have to apologise for his language. He doesn't only swear on live streams, he also swears on WhatsApp as well, in text, WhatsApp messages. And with Ake benched, any slight differential is gone. KDB easy 10-pointer today. Well, you say that. It could be another one of those where he's just gonna be the one that's assisting the assister. And then he says the following.
If in the next 5 to 6 weeks I catch up this 70 points, I will come back to this message and I'll be like, well, there we are. Remember on stream the other day I said, I might just bench boost this week.
You did.
I might just bench boost this week, and look what happens. Shaw with a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pointer, including bonus. Rashford with, again, 11 points or whatever it is. I'm absolutely fucking sickened by it. I even put out quite an angry tweet the other day, but today. And I'm just like, essentially, if I didn't own Fernandes, he's scoring that goal. Same with Harry Kane.
Yeah, he's got a point about Harry Kane. Since bringing him in, Harry Kane has dwindled. He's definitely affected his form.
I've had him for 5 weeks. he scored 2 goals and an assist. And the one time that I captain him as a differential, and he scores the winning goal, he gets 0 bonus points.
Oh, yes, I remember that. That was a curse.
Every other fucking week, he gets
3
1
bonus.
bonus point.
He gets bonus
2 bonus
points. Yeah.
3 bonus points. Even though he scored 1 goal out of 4, he still gets a bonus
Normally, when Harry Kane scores, he gets 3 bonus points.
It is fucking infuriating.
Sorry, YouTube.
And then today, with Shaw assisting Rashford. Beautiful assist. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, just fucking makes me sick. I'm actually going out on a walk. I can't even be... What I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be listening into your stream.
Oh, yeah, you are. I can see you in the chat.
I will end up watching a bit of it, but I cannot be fucked to watch this match. I'm just going to be so pissed off, and the likelihood of Ake getting 0 minutes across these two is basically 0. He'd probably come on today, to be honest with you. But there is no way in hell he's getting... Anyway, have a good stream, mate. Genuinely have a good stream.
Yeah, so... all is not lost, Mr. Stevo. All is not lost. Things can be caught. You can catch up points. So, if I bring it up on the screen here... Not sure what you're going to see on the screen, but if I bring the screen up here. So at the moment, that's how it looks so far. I've got, Ben White to play, De Bruyne in the second game, Mahrez, Saka over your Odegaard and Martinelli. It was very, again, all is not lost. We've both got similar amounts of players to play. You've actually got one more player to play, so yeah, so you can catch these points. You've got your bench boost, you've got your wild card, you've got your free hit. However, it all depends on your differentials. You can claw some points back in that. If Arsenal were to win that game and Martinelli and Odegaard do something against Man City, you can start this week clawing some points back that you've lost out on so far. So it's not all over. It's a long way to go. 19 game weeks. Is it like 19 weeks to go? What are we now? 15 weeks. 15 weeks. 15 weeks. 15 game weeks. That's a lot of points you can catch up between now and then. Even if you 10 points a week on average, you can still catch up 150 points. So I certainly wouldn't be starting to say season's over, I'm done, I'm finished. And this also goes for people that are currently in mini leagues where they are, say, 5th, 6th, 7th place in their mini leagues. They're starting to give up. They're starting to think, you know what, I can't do anything to catch my rivals. Guess what? You can keep playing the game first and foremost. Don't give up the game, because if you give up the game, you're going to lose. But if you keep fighting, your luck will turn around eventually. It will turn around eventually. A lot of people, they give up too early, man. They give up too quickly. And obviously, I don't think Steve-O for 1 minute is going to give up. But there are a lot of people out there. Brew. Firetog. And others. And others that I could name check, but I'm not going to. Don't give up. Plenty more game weeks to go, and especially if you've got chips, you can catch those points back up again. So let that be a moment of inspiration. How do you know I'm not still playing, sis, Brew? Oh, come on, Brew. We both know that you went a bit off the rails with it. Drama Queen. That's what I called Steve-O, to be honest. Drama Queen. Is that even politically? Can you even say that anymore? I'm not even sure. So anyway, moving on. Well, I asked people what they thought the score was going to be. They were saying 3s and 4-0s. We're at 3-0 now. Is anyone going to change their mind? Is it going to be 5-0, guys? I'm having Edison, so I'm hoping for a clean sheet, says FPL Maestro. Listen, I'm going to quickly go and grab a drink. I'll be a few moments. I think the second half's going to start in a minute. (4-1). Oh, have I got time to get a drink? No, they're starting. They're going to have to kick off in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to get a drink. I'll be back in a minute. Surreal, man. Surreal. Wait, what? Haaland subbed off? Kanji's come on. But Kanji's on for Diaz. Wow. Wow. Okay. No Ake, no. You did. You called it, Max. You called it. It makes sense. I mean, they're in control of this game, 3-0. Oh, Grealish getting toppled over again. The amount of fouls that Jack Grealish draws is ridiculous. Well, this is definitely a deflating second half. Then all of our captains. To be honest, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter because everyone's got Haaland. Now, the best thing to happen for me now would be for De Bruyne to take over this game and to get himself a goal or an assist. Triple captain. It's not down the drain, Gav. You've still got another game to go, yeah? De Bruyne ran over it, Mahrez, and the ball's cleared. Is that Ramsey now? And Konsa kicks it long, but it's only as far as Bernardo Silva. Ball's bobbling around. City have got it under control and in possession on the halfway line. Over to KDB. Yeah, I mean, he's been looking good, but from an FPL point of view, it doesn't matter. You can look good, but you still can score 3 points. Hey Harry, how you doing, man? Ball goes through. De Bruyne. Oh, it's heavy touch. Grealish now in the box. Bernardo Silva. Ooh, Alvarez, good save, Martinez. Alvarez lays it off for Rodri. Rodri, stinging shot. It's a daisy cutter shot. And Martinez just deals with it in the end. Good save. Mahrez single-handedly pulling me out of the gutter. Says Nuclear Atoms. How's things with you, Harry? Steve-O, do you want to know something really interesting? As it stands at the moment, I'm literally like 48 points away from the top of Torbay Elite. Not bad. No, 47. Sorry, 47 points. It's pretty decent. And I've got more players to play than him as well. Exciting. Oh, you captain Rashford. Top of the Torbay Elite captain Rashford. Dan Benson. Wow. All good. Everyone's well. Shocking game week. 30 points at the moment. All is not yet. All is not lost. Don't block it, Kevin. Get out of the way. Don't get a yellow card. De Bruyne, don't get yourself booked, man. I'm telling you now. Steve-O still has a kitchen sink of chips. Yeah, he does. He does. Haaland's rested, Mateus. Rested, man. Lost guy, it wasn't a blunder. He actively chose to play Rashford over the likes of all of the other options he had. I mean, I guess Kane would be one, but again, Kane's been ticking over, hasn't he? Who are you going to drop for Rashford? I guess it's a question. Martinez getting closed down there by Alvarez. I'll quickly scroll back over to Steve-O's team now. Who are you going to drop to play Rashford? Like, yeah, you got Odegaard, Martinelli, double game week. So your argument would be, yeah, you could drop Martinelli. Martinelli's got reduced minutes now, risk with Trossard being in the team, but he's still got a double game week. So I see why you played Martinelli over Rashford. And the only one I would say is playing Botman over Luke Shaw. I don't know why he went double Newcastle defence. But he obviously thought Leeds were going to score. And Luke Shaw was watching this now. City just passing it around the Aston Villa penalty box. Like I say, play the attacking defender. Always play the attacking defender. Mahrez is doing bits at the moment. Rodri. De Bruyne is looking for it, but is he going to get it? Yeah. De Bruyne. Ball gets played in and in the end, it's back out to Gundogan. Gundogan now. Can he find Mahrez? He can. Oh, no. It's just too long. It was an injury. No, he didn't look injured to me. When did he get injured? Walking down the tunnel? I think it's just a tactical decision to just rest him ahead of the Arsenal game. I should have gone with my own advice as Steve-O. I literally said it to someone on stream, always play premium team players. Yeah. Grealish. Gundogan leaves it. Mahrez doesn't quite reach him in the end, and Aston Villa survive another attack. But it's only a matter of time. It looks like City want to get another goal or two, so I think it's only a matter of time before we get to see another goal. Rodri 3, Mahrez 2, Gundogan. Rodri's on 3, is he? God. Villa with a rare flurry into the City half, and the ball gets played over by Digne to the back post. Liam Bailey is holding the ball up now against Laporte. Laporte's backing him into a corner, and it's out for a throw-in. Throw-in to City. He does have a knock. Did he look like he had a knock? Or is this just Pep being Pep? I would play Shaw over Botman regardless, Dread. Sorry about that. You know, Shaw is on free kicks, or some free kicks, and also on corners, and is an attacking defender. And Botman is a centre back that does not get attacking returns, regardless. So it wasn't outside the possibility of United keeping a clean sheet. I don't think it was enough of an argument to bench Shaw, personally. Not when you've got Trippier anyway. De Bruyne can't get the ball into the back post. Wasted by De Bruyne there. Haaland purposely given a rest for Arsenal. He turned around his 3 days, yeah. I doubt he's injured. PM. An even worse version of Pep Roulette. Oh, it's just it is disgusting to see Pep sometimes what he does with his team. But on this occasion it seems to be working out alright for him. Grealish. Ball played in, and it goes past everybody. May have got a nick. No, it's a throw into Villa. A lot of teams are going to have. A lot of teams have got tight fixtures. Uka, yeah, City's one of them. Mahrez, I mean, I think he's just. I still think he'll get decent minutes. Prediction for 59 minute substitutions. Mahrez maybe off. KDB. I don't know. Grealish in the box. Bernardo Silva to the back post, but there's no one running in at the back post. And Mahrez kicks it out of play. Here we go. Steve-O says, short, 0 clean sheets and 1 assist before today. Botman, 4 clean sheets and 5 before yesterday. Stats are made to be broken, Steve-O. You know that. Would we get to see Haaland get taken off at half-time in the future when they have a... Well, that is a question, isn't it? How much does Pep trust Alvarez? I mean, they've done it in this instance because they're 3-0 up. Here we go. Alvarez. Oh, and it's... Could have fouled to KDB, and it's a shame it didn't, but Rodri's doing well. He's just intercepted the ball and fed it into Alvarez in the middle. If Alvarez could get a good connection on that, it would have troubled Martinez. But I think it's a corner to City now, so... It's been an action-packed... Oh, no, it's not. It's a goal kick. He managed to hold it. It's been a good game. Really good game of football. Open. A very open game. Kyle Walker. He's looking to run now into the Aston Villa half. He's got 5 ahead of him. One of them's KDB. Will he find KDB? He does find KDB. KDB looking to play in Alvarez, but in the end gets kind of tangled up in his own feet. Oh, come on, KDB. Do better than that. And the ball's now with Ramsey for Aston Villa. Just inside the Man City half. But yeah, Nico Adams could definitely see it being a thing. You could definitely see it being a thing that Haaland plays half a game. Anything's possible under Pep. And Pep seems to like Alvarez. So... I was so close to getting some Krispy Kreme donuts today as well. I prevented my... I saw them in Sainsbury's and I was like, you know what? I could get some of these, but it's not healthy. So I decided against it. So in the end, I got a meal deal. Chicken Caesar wrap with a Tony's chocolate bar and one of those smoothie drinks that you get. They're obnoxiously expensive, but you get all 3 and it's like $3.50, isn't it? So it's a bargain. Would we see Haaland get taken off? Oh, I've read that already. I've resisted this week taking a -8. I've only done Andreas Bruno out for Saka and Mahrez. Very good. We need to get rid of the lockdown weight gains. Yeah. It's easier to get rid. It's easier to put it on than it is to get it off. That's for sure. So they've made a triple substitution. Aston Villa. Bernardo Silva's giving the ball away. Oh, Watkins now and goal. He's scored. Wow, Watkins has scored. Edison owners won't be happy there. Watkins in the space. It's lazy by Bernardo Silva in the end. He's tried to play it out, and in the end, it's Douglas Luiz plays it through to Watkins, and Watkins slots the ball past Everton for 3-1. I said the score will be 3-1 in this game, but I do see City scoring again. I do. Do I go to the gym? No. Not for many, I would say 18 months. I'm a shed dweller, man. I spend an unhealthy amount of time in the shed. Right, see how City respond to this now. De Bruyne wants the ball, but they went the other way. Well, Edison, to be fair to Edison, he's pretty much been a statue, isn't he, all game? And it was all, and Watkins was on him pretty quickly. To be fair, it was a good finish. I'm not going to take anything away from Watkins' finish here. Like, did Pep do these substitutions too early? Alvarez just getting chopped down by Conser, getting a yellow card. Hey chat sport, how's it going? Hey Milan. I wonder if Karma Baby's turned off the game. City. From De Bruyne. If I had played Shaw over Botman, I would have been on the green arrow. Join the club, Steve-O's club. Nuclear atoms. But I guess we live and we learn each day. Yep. Don't bench Luke Shaw. De Bruyne holds the ball and it's now trying to reach out. Grealish is really busy on the left hand side. City are going down the left quite a bit now. Morris is quieting down quite a bit in the game. De Bruyne is playing a more advanced role, which is quite nice to see. £15 worth of bets. The only positive this week, put 15 quid worth of bets in, says Steve-O, and he made £3 profit. Another goal from Villa, yeah. Would be interesting if they could get another. I mean, they've got the ability to, of course, on the counter-attack. City have been vulnerable. Oh, De Bruyne. Beautiful. Gundogan sweeps the ball forward now to Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish. He's looking at one-on-one. He's looking to see if there's any players there. Alvarez heads it into Conser. It would have been a goal, I think. Conser blocks it. But that turn by De Bruyne is beautiful. Again, though, it's not from an FPL point of view. It's more from a footballing point of view. What are you going to spend your money on, Steve-O? What are you going to spend your money on? You going to get some crispy cremes? De Bruyne. It's a poor ball in by De Bruyne. It's not very often you say that, but didn't have any height on it at all. It's dealt with. Now Villa, can they push out? Villa are sitting still quite deep, to be honest. They're not pushing out too far. Just giving a bit of breathing room for City though, just to playing it around the back. KDB's in the mood, but again, it can be frustrating watching him passing it to the person that's inevitably going to be the person that's going to get the assist. Need 1,005. You need 15,987, and then I can get teeth sorted. Oh, is that the exact number you need? Seems well excessive. Just go to Turkey. I'm sure that it'd be half that. All played out now. to Laporte. Laporte playing the Jack Grealish role. Plays it back into the middle. Rodri. Gundogan shoots. Save by Martinez. Wow, man, that sounds like a rip-off. Surely it's time to sell Haaland, says Chatsport. Well, let's ask a question. Let's use this break in play. Substitution. Jack Grealish is coming off. Phil Foden's coming on. Let's use this moment in time to do a... Some votes are coming in already. Keep voting on the poll, guys. Is it time to sell Haaland? Yes or no? The no's have it at the moment. 62% saying no. De Bruyne gets the ball through to Mahrez. Mahrez now running towards goal. He's got a few options ahead of him. One of them is Phil Foden. And Phil Foden hits it towards a player and Villa get the ball out. And Bernardo Silva's caught Ashley Young, and it's a free kick to Villa in their half. Okay, so 67, all 62% people saying no, it is not time to sell Haaland. I think people that are saying sell are just triple captainers that are a little bit upset. That may be overreacting a little bit. It's still got another game to go, guys. You could get a hat-trick in the game against Arsenal, you just don't know. Unlikely, but anything's possible. We'll leave that poll running until the end of the game. Foden. They're just talking about the financial fair play on the commentary and saying 4 years of investigating it. It's been dragging their feet. At least this game's had goals in it. That's the main thing. It'll go ball through to Mahrez now. Plays it back to Rodri. Gundogan has another shot. Straight into the goalkeeper's arms. 72 minutes played. 33% of people saying yes. 67% of people saying no. I don't believe for 1 minute the people saying yes are going to sell him. Maybe one of those things where they're trying to convince others to sell whilst they keep the asset themselves. To be honest, if it was up to me and you guys listened to what I said, yeah, everybody should sell Haaland. I'll keep him, but you can sell him. The game's kind of gone a little bit dull in the last 10 or so minutes. City not guilty. They sold their players while buying. Looked like everything was done by the book except the Mancini thing from 10 years ago. I think it's all going to be dealt with in fines, if anything, if it doesn't get thrown under the carpet or dealt with in other ways. It'll all be sorted out. I agree with Max. They're not gonna go to town on City. The Premier League have they don't want to destroy one of their most successful clubs. A brand for the Premier League. Here we go. De Bruyne out towards Mahrez. Now Mahrez cuts inside, plays it back. Walker, ball's cleared. Bernardo Silva, Rodri, scrappy ball to Foden. Foden, Bernardo, Rodri, back to Bernardo. De Bruyne to Kyle Walker, and the move is played backwards. And they're looking to draw Aston Villa out. Aston Villa holding a very good shape at the moment. Back like a 4-4-2. That's like a 4-5-1 to be honest. Gavin Neville talking about things he knows nothing about. I think a lot of people don't really know what's going on there. Speculation is speculation. City Arsenal game, it's going to be a cracker, I think. I think City are going to win it. But I think it's going to be a good game to watch. Ball gets played through. Mahrez, it's just over his head. Oh, I think we're seeing now a slowing down of the game. I think the game's looking like it could go just to a 3-1 victory now to City. I don't think they're necessarily pushing to score another one. The poll's at 33% saying yes, 32% saying yes now. As another vote comes in, 68% saying no. So the majority are saying it's not time to sell Haaland, and why would you? I agree with them. Oh, Coutinho's been brought on though. And Konsa plays it back to Martinez and he makes a howler and he slips and it goes out for a corner kick. Mahrez on 3 points. That's nice. Free bonus. That's big. Watkins going under the radar. I don't know. I think Ivan Toney and others like Callum Wilson, Mitrovic, I would argue. Oh, KDB. I mean, you could take it as a big punt going for Watkins in your team. Scrappy play here by Aston Villa, but they got it away, but only as far as the report. Bernardo Silva, sorry, Gundogan loses it, and it's backwards and forwards at the moment. Ashley Young tries to get a ball in, good ball in to Watkins, and in the end, Rodri deals with it. It's back into the arms of Edison. The game's gone a bit flat though. But I think as the game comes into its dying embers, I think there's going to be like just tiredness that creeps in to Villa, and I think that there's maybe another goal in for City as we start to see Villa become more disjointed and tired. Maybe Alvarez will get himself a goal. KDB assist, Alvarez goal, that'd be nice. KDB now, it's got on the ball. De Bruyne, that's just clips the defender and it's got back into the feet of Martinez. Maybe, Gary, maybe. You've got Trent still in your team, chat sport. Wow, my God. You are patient. If Villa get a goal now, it would certainly spice things up. Coutinho off the top of off the roof of the bar, I think. He did the old Liverpool thing where he used to cut in. Dipping shot, and did Edison get a touch? He did. Alright. Oh, it's a good chance for Villa. Rodri deals with it and Edison gets the save. It's an interesting end to the game. If Villa could get a goal in the next like minute or two, then it will set the game up really nicely for the final 10 or so minutes. Yeah, Salah's someone I'm looking at. Coutinho. Doing really good at the moment, Coutinho. Rolling back the years. I wonder if he's going to bring on Ake. I wonder if Pep's seeing this now and he's going to bring on Ake. To be honest, that Rodri shepherding and Edison getting across there prevented a certain goal. I think Buendia and Ollie Watkins were just waiting to tap it in at the back post. All of a sudden, Villa have got a second wind. They seem to be doing very good. And Ake is going to come on, it would seem. He's coming off the bench. City seem like they're a little bit disjointed and holding on at the moment. Villa are doing really good. They've intercepted. The ball gets played through. Oh, and Edison's quickly out of his goal to collect the ball. If he wasn't switched on, and then it would have been dangerous. Villa looking the better team at the moment. Ake's coming on. Sorry, Steve-O, unless that's what you wanted. De Bruyne to Alvarez. Alvarez. Oh, Mahrez has just missed an absolute sitter. Alvarez has played Mahrez in front of goal and it's blasted it over the bar. Wow. That is very uncharacteristic of Riyad Mahrez. Perfect touch, but unfortunately the finish was blasted over, and Mahrez is going to be subbed off now for Ake. Why are you glad you're not holding out for Ake no show against Aston? Yeah, Aston Villa. Go on, what I was talking about against Arsenal. Yeah, I can't believe he missed that, Mahrez. It's just he's starting the next game, Mahrez, so I'm not too worried about that. It's a point extra, yeah. Assuming he does feature in the Arsenal game. Yeah, we got the Liverpool-Everton game to see yet. De Bruyne is frustrating. It really is. You know, he's been perfect this game. But from an FPL point of view, he's just been absent. Oh, last 5 minutes, guys. $100k rank drop. Where am I looking at? Jump into. I am top 200. Oh, 255. Okay. De Bruyne. Come on, De Bruyne. Come on, De Bruyne. Alvarez has been a bit weird. He's wasteful. Giving the ball away there, and I say that Villa have done the same thing as well. Begin. It would seem Gundogan's fouled. And it's a free kick to Villa in their own half. KDB I fear, but it must be frustrating to own. Yeah, I mean, he's watching him play is incredible, but how owning him as an FPL asset is frustrating. He's had a good game, KDB. Not put a single foot wrong. I've held Darwin for so long, I might as well keep him now, says Connor. Yeah. You've got to imagine they're going to start scoring soon, though. This Everton, the Derby game will be a good test. Get back, KDB. Do not get yourself a yellow card for encroaching on the ball and not letting them play out. Last few minutes and I can get out of here. Looking forward to my dinner now. Oh, I'm tired. This game's putting me to sleep. It's just... De Bruyne, come on. Wake me up. He tries to play the ball through to Foden and... It was one of those impossible balls that I don't think any footballer could get, but KDB tried to do it. I think De Bruyne is going to take this corner. So De Bruyne corner and Laporte goal would be brilliant. Laporte or Rodri to head this ball in from De Bruyne. Let's have a look. Come on, De Bruyne, put a good ball in. Don't go short like you did last time. Kanji's there. Rodri, Laporte, Ake. Whoa. Dealt with in the end by Villa. Floated in. And I think City just playing for a bit of time now. Not in a rush to take this throw in. Free kick to City. De Bruyne standing over it. He's not going to be in a rush to take it. The commentators have given the man in the match to Rodri. I would have given it to Mahrez. Literally just waiting for the final whistle to blow now. And the player of the match has been given to Rodri. Cheers, Connor. Line of duty, yeah, no worries, man. The game's literally about to blow up for me. For those people watching it on Sky, it may have already blown. No spoilers if there is any late action, of course. Oh! Duran's hit the bar! Wow. Villa, they're having a big chance there for Villa, and it's not over yet. Cash. Out wide. McGinn. Back to Cash. Cash. McGinn over the top. Lewis. Oh, and you can't get there in time. It's into the arms of Edison, and you like to think that now there's about a minute or so left. So Mahrez was on 3 bonus points. He's now on 2. Rodri's on 3. Mahrez on 2. Watkins on 1. Oh, it's frustrating owning Kevin De Bruyne. It really is. Hopefully he does something against Arsenal. Thank you, chat sport. Am I doing the Arsenal stream? I don't know yet. Is the answer to that? It depends on my work because it's a midweek. It's a midweek game. So brutal game week. This is gonna be for me 17 points below my safety score. You win some, you lose some, Dread. Right, guys. I think the whistle's going to blow up any second. As soon as the whistle blows, I am off because I need to go and have my dinner. Food is ready, my wife has told me. There we go. Whistle's gone. Right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you keeping me company. The game ends up 3-1. Points from Mahrez. Points from Mahrez. KDB. Oh, no, KDB. Haaland, Mahrez, and Rodri. Grealish getting an assist. Gundogan getting a goal. Is it enough to please Haaland, triple captainers? No. But it's enough to please me. So, yeah. With bonus points, I'm going to be looking to be on 66. So, yes. 66 points. Steve-O's on 34. Right. Had to throw that one in there. Speak to you soon, guys. Keep an eye out on Discord and our socials to find out when we'll be going live next. Take care.